Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Lolly says yes. Thank you, Lolly. Mwah. Sumayet says yes. Thank you, Sumayet. Tetsuro, hello, hello. Tetsuro says yes. Samuel, hello, hello. Helga, hello. Samuel says yes, great. There is Miley. Miley, hello. Miley says yes. Sumayet says yes. Let's see. Maitra, hello Maitra. Maitra says yes. Hello Daima. Myrna, hello. Okay, it's great to see you because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. Tomas is here. Thank you, Tomas. Okay, well, as you know, we always start our class with a toast. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. And I have hot coffee. I will toast with my coffee. And we will have 2 toasts. Yes, 2 toasts. Our first toast, Lolly. Right off the bat, thank you, Lolly, for your kind support. Cheers, Lolly. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, Lolly, we have to have a drink. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lolly. I love you. Amen. Hello, amen. Okay, our next toast, it's for the green team. Yes, you see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel, just like Lolly there. Let's give the green team a big thank you. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. And our third toast, it's for you because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Oh, Lolly, you're very kind. You're very kind. Lolly, she supports me on the green team. She supports me on Patreon, and just now extra support. Thank you so much, Lolly. And of course, Lolly's name is on the board. She gets a big heart. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, great. Well, let's talk about today's lesson plan. And here it is right here on this sheet of paper. We are going to start with an idiom. We always start with an idiom. I will write the idiom on the board, and then you will make your own sentences using the idiom. After that, we have form a sentence. I will write a pattern on the board, and there's also a worksheet that goes with the pattern. And then, of course, you will make sentences using the pattern. That is form a sentence. After that, we have video dictation. There are 8 sentences. You will listen and write them down word for word. After that, we have Lolly's Revenge. Yes, Lolly's Revenge. That's a conversation between 2 people, Joe and Sue. There are 4 steps. There is the conversation, then there's questions about the conversation, then we read the conversation, and then we are the conversation. We shadow the conversation. That is Lolly's Revenge. Then we finish with an idiom. It's an idiom worksheet. We have example sentences written by the green team. We will look at their example sentences, and then, of course, you will make your own sentences. Perhaps you are understanding how often you are writing sentences. Yeah, so you are participating in the chat. You are helping yourself. You're helping others with your example sentences. We learn by examples. So the more you participate, the more you write sentences in the chat, you're helping yourself and helping others at the same time. So you're going to be doing lots of practice today. We're going to do lots of fun activities so you can practice your English, and we're doing it together. Okay, so let's get right to it, shall we? Our first activity is an idiom, and our idiom is come through. Come through. Do you know what it means? If you know what it means, go ahead and write it in the chat. Write the meaning. What does the idiom come through mean? If you know what it means, write it in the chat. Come through. If you know what it means, write in the chat. And of course, I'm going to write the meaning, and I will write an example sentence. Yeah, okay. Sleepwalker, overcome. Yeah. Yeah, so Mitra, what does come through mean? So Sleepwalker says overcome. Yeah. Succeed. Yes. Good, Tetsuro. Helga, permeate, survive. Yeah. So, right. So, my definition is to succeed. Yeah, like Tetsuro. So, to succeed. To succeed. Come through. You did it. And usually maybe it's starts with a negative, perhaps, right, in your sentence. You have like a negative and then the positive. So the positive is the success, right? So for example, it looked bad, but the team came through with a victory, right? So maybe the team, they were down and it looked hopeless. It looked like, oh no, they're going to lose again, but they came through, right? They succeeded. They won the game, right? So wow, it was a big comeback. They came through with a victory. So that's exciting, right? When your team comes back, they're behind, they're losing, and they come through with a victory. And that makes you very happy because when your team wins, you win, right? Because you root for them, you cheer for them, and so when they win, it's worthwhile, right? It's worth the effort you did watching the game, cheering them through the game. And so it's much better winning than losing, right? If you cheer for them and they lose, it's kind of disappointing, right? So anyways, we want our team to win. We want them to come through with a victory, right? So my sentence, it looked bad, right? They're behind. It looked bad, but, right, so it's negative, right? It looked bad, so that's negative. And then the second part of the sentence, and we're using but to connect two ideas. It looked bad, but the team came through. With a victory. Right, and so, yeah, what an ending. It was a great ending. They won at the end. They won at the buzzer. For example, basketball, or, they won as time expired. Okay, one more time. My sentence, it looked bad, but the team came through with a victory. Mitra, thank you. Cream of the crop. That was an idiom we used a few weeks ago. Great. So So you remembered, right? That's great, Maitra. I always say it's easy to forget, but difficult to remember. And so you remembered, you used it. That's a nice thing to say, Maitra. That's a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, Lolly has a sentence. Lolly says, despite all the challenges, okay, that's negative, she managed to come through the project. Yeah, so then positive, she came through. Miley, we came through a pandemic. Let's hope we come through this period. Yeah, good, good. Sleepwalker, the mountain seemed huge, but they managed to come through. Okay, so Sleepwalker, okay, I need like, how did they manage? Like, what was the outcome? They came through. It was like, for example, here, the victory was the result, right? They came through. So it looked bad, but then the team came through. They succeeded with victory. So Sleepwalker, your example, how did they succeed? What was the success? So that's good. The mountain seemed huge, but they managed to come through, making it to the top. They managed to make it through the top, or managed to make it to the top. Tetsuro, he came through after he broke off his relationship to bad guys. Okay, Tetsuro, he came through after he broke off his relationship with the bad guys. Raj, hello Raj, how are you today? Raj's sentence, one day I will come through in my English under your guidance. You're already succeeding already. You are already coming through now, Raj. Helga, I still hope that Ukraine will come through with a victory. Me too, Helga. Me too. It's long. Many victories take time. and this one is taking time with Ukraine. Oh, okay, they came through without losses. Okay, good, Sleepwalker. So we need that extra information, right? Good. Good morning, Shams. How are you today? Lolly, her sentence. After months of hard work, she finally came through with a fantastic performance. Great sentence, Lolly. I like it. Tetsuro, he came through after he broke off his relationship with bad guys. Good, good, good. Yeah, you're welcome, Helga and Raj. Okay, good, good. Well, let's go ahead and go to our next activity. If you want to keep writing sentences, keep practicing, go for it. Keep writing your sentences. But let's move to our next activity. And our next activity is form a sentence. Form a sentence. Number 2. And here is our pattern. And then, of course, we have a worksheet that has example sentences with pictures. And the pictures give the sentence context. It gives the sentence, the words meaning, right? If you just have the words without context, right, it's difficult to understand. But if we have the words with the pictures, we can understand the meaning better, right? Okay, so come through, form a sentence. Our pattern is okay, there's our pattern. Tell me about your, tell me about your, tell me about your. So I'm interested in something you did, right? I'm interested in basically an experience you had. Maybe you went on a trip. Tell me about your vacation, right? Or tell me about your new cat, or tell me about your new job, right? So I want to know about you. I want to know about your situation. I want to know about what's happening in your life. Kind of like, you know, personal information. I want to know about you. I want to know about something you accomplished, something you're doing, something you experienced, okay? And so there's our pattern, and let's look at a worksheet. And the worksheet, we have example sentences with pictures. This will give you more ideas about your sentence. So after this, you're going to write your own sentences. But first, let's look at some example sentences. And there's a worksheet I'm going to show you. I want to first tell you about my Patreon page. On my Patreon page, by supporting me there, you can download all the worksheets that we do here in our live stream classes. There are hundreds of worksheets on my Patreon. Go there, support me each month on Patreon. It's not much, it's only a few dollars a month, and you get hundreds and hundreds of worksheets, all the worksheets we do here in our live stream classes. So please support me there so I can support you here. Okay, let's have a look at today's worksheet, our pattern here. There it is. Okay, there it is. We got to make it larger. It's too small. You can't see it. Let's make it larger, shall we? Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, so tell me about so this pattern is used to ask someone to share information or experiences about a specific topic, right? Your life. Or, you know, like maybe you have a new job. What did you do over the weekend, right? So what have you been doing? So let's look at some example sentences here. Tell me about your morning routine. Tell me about your morning routine. I wake up at 6 a.m. and then have breakfast. I wake up at 6 a.m. and then have breakfast. Our second example. Tell me about your weekend. I went to the park and watched a movie with my friends. Tell me about your weekend. I went to the park and watched a movie with my friends. Okay, our next examples. Tell me about your family. Tell me about your family. I have 2 brothers and a younger sister. I have 2 brothers and a younger sister. Next example. Tell me about your job. Tell me about your job. I work as a teacher and I love helping students learn English. I work as a teacher and I love helping students learn English. We have 2 more examples. Here we go. Tell me about your hobbies. Tell me about your hobbies. I enjoy painting and walking in my free time. I enjoy painting and walking in my free time. And our last example, tell me about your last vacation. Tell me about your last vacation. I went to the beach and had a great time swimming. I went to the beach and had a great time swimming. Okay, we have 6 examples there. So we have topics, right? So this pattern, tell me about and so I want to know about you. I want to know about what you're doing in your life. I want to know what you like. I want to know more about you. So I say, tell me about and then basically like information about you, right? And so we have like your morning routine. I want to know about what you do in the mornings. How about the weekends, right? What did you do this past weekend? Tell me about your family. Your family. Do you have brothers? Do you have sisters? Tell me about your family. Tell me about your job. What do you do? What's your job? Tell me about your hobbies. What you do in your free time. Tell me about what you do in your free time. Tell me about what you did in your last vacation, right? I think that's interesting. Where did you go? What did you do? What did you see? So these are all like example topics, right? Okay, I am now going to check out the chat now. Let's see. Tomas, tell me about your goals. That's good. That's a good question there. Or you want to know that, right? Tell me about your goals. Oh, Samuel, I like your sentence. The professional doctors came through to find a vaccine for COVID-19. Good, good. Mitra, tell me about your weekend. Yes, good. Hannah, after all the hardship and challenges that she faces today, she'll come through in life. Good, Hannah. I like it. Helga, tell me about your favorite preferences. I love movie preference. I'm sorry. One more time. Helga, my mistake. Tell me about your movie preferences. I love comedies. Very good. Let's see. Okay, Sleepwalker, tell me about your friends. I have several close friends. We spend time together on weekends. Good. Lolly, tell me about your favorite season. I love spring because it's not too hot or too cold. Good. Raj, tell me about your future. That's important. Good, Raj. Samuel, tell me about your leisure time. Okay, Samuel, tell me what you do in your leisure. So we don't need times. So tell me about your leisure time. You can say, tell me about what you do in your leisure time. That's better. Tell me what you do in your leisure time. And your answer is, I usually watch a TV series. I usually watch a TV series. Good. Miley, tell me about your English teacher. His name is Mark, and he is wonderful. Mwah, love you, Miley. I love you. Okay. Aru and Ayu, bro videos. Tell me about your favorite genre. Okay, what genre? Like movie genre, music genre? So I need to know what type of genre, okay? Usually there's movie genre and music genre. Those are the two main genres. So Raj, tell me about your future. That's good. Please, your doubts. Let's see, where did I miss something, Raj? Oh, okay, sorry, Raj. My sentence B was not necessary, only should I. Hold on a second. Let me go back, Raj. One day I will come through. Okay, so so be and will. So you can't use them together, Raj. So be, that's like state of being, right? So those, we have like be verbs. Am is are, right? And then like to be. And so that is like a state. Like a state meaning existence in a way, to let, and then will is future, right? And so we can't use those together. So come through, succeed. So you're going to use will come through. That means you will succeed. So in the future, right? So you're for example, you're studying hard. You're practicing English every day. You're reading books in English, right? So you're practicing reading. You're watching movies and TV shows. You're practicing listening to, you're practicing listening to English. You're reading books in English, right? And so right now you're doing a lot of hard work, and you will come through, right? So after doing the hard work, you will succeed. That's future. And if we want to use the be verb, so we have to use like maybe ing, coming through. She is coming through. So she is playing in a tournament, and she's coming through with a victory. It's usually we want to use it with the will, right? Because future, right? So the hard work doing it now will come through, right? So you have to give me some examples. It's better giving me examples, and then I can help you with your example sentences. But just remember, will is future. Okay, I'm going back to the chat, and we're doing the worksheet. So yeah, so anybody, like Raj, for example, or anyone else, if there's something you don't understand or you're not sure, please give me an example. So I can help you easier if I can read your sentence, and then I can help you with your sentence, and then explain to you what is wrong with your sentence, right? It's harder for me to just give you examples, right? So it's easier for me reading your example, and I can help you. And that's actually better for you as well, because you're writing a sentence and you're not sure, maybe there's a mistake, or you're not sure how to use a pattern. And so try, and then if you make a mistake, of course, then I will help you with your mistake, and I will try to tell you what you did wrong, why you made that mistake. So it's much better for you to write a sentence, and then I can help you fix your sentence. I can help you with your sentence and explain why it's wrong. Okay, so that's much easier for me than just saying, oh, what's the difference between will and be? That's harder for me to explain just on the spot, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, Helga, tell me about your hobbies. I'm fond of learning languages. Good. Lolly, tell me about your favorite music. I love K-pop, rock and roll, and classical music. Good. Raj, tell me about what you do in your leisure time. Good, good, good. Yenny, hello Yenny. Tell me about your relationship. I'm friend. Okay, relationship, that is with someone else. So when Yanni, when you say, tell me about your relationship, I'm thinking, oh, do you have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, or maybe so relationship is between two people, right? It could be, mother and daughter. Oh, they have a good relationship. The mother and daughter have a good relationship. Or maybe the father and son, they have a good relationship. Or the brothers have a good relationship, or the sisters have a good relationship. So your statement, tell me about your relationship, I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking between two people. So when you say I'm friendly, that's not a relationship. So tell me about yourself, right? That's what you should write. Tell me about yourself, and then your answer is, oh, I'm friendly. Tell me about yourself. I'm friendly. Okay. I'm lost in the chat. I'm lost. Okay, I see Miley on top there, so, well, I can't see Miley now. Okay, Tetsuo, well, we're going fast now. Tell me about your house. It has some appliances, utensils, and gadgets, okay? Okay, good, Raj. Yeah, write sentences and then I can help you. It's much easier for me to do that. So write your sentence and I will help you with your sentence. Okay, Lolly, tell me about your English studies. I have an excellent teacher and I am making progress. Good, good, good. Samuel, what do you do? What do you do in your leisure? Let's see. Samuel. Okay, let's see. Olga, hello, Olga. Tell me about your cooking. I cook breakfast. My breakfast is butter, bread with coffee. Lolly, tell me about your favorite season. I love spring because the weather's not too hot or too cold. Maybe you should say nor. So kind of double negative. I love spring because the weather is not too hot nor too cold. So right there you have like two negatives. So TOO, that is usually negative. And so Lolly, two negatives you should separate with nor, N-O-R. Let's see. Shams, tell me about your English language class now. I have little better than, oh, okay, tell me about your English language class. How about this? I am improving, or I'm better than I was before. That's good. I'm better now than before. I'm better now than before. Raj, tell me about your experience of English session with Mark. I think it's better and different than others. Okay, thank you, Raj. So tell me about your experience. How about, tell me about your learning experience with Mark. Tell me about your learning experience with Mark. Tell me about your learning experience with Mark. I think it's better and different than others, or like other teachers. I think it's better and different than other teachers or other lessons, other courses. Yeah, that's good, Lolly. The weather's not too hot nor too cold. That sounds much better. Oh, good, Yenny. Tell me about your mother. She's good. Perfect. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. Let's go to our next activity. If you want to, of course, keep writing sentences if you want. And yeah, we're here to practice. So even though we're switching to different activities, if you want to, and I keep them on the board. So as you can see, I usually don't erase the whiteboard, right? So I keep the activities on the whiteboard, and I also number the activities. I do that so if you want to practice using anything we do, you can see it on the board, even though maybe we're doing activity number 3, but you want to still use number 1, go ahead, right? You can see it, it's on the board. I'm not going to erase it. I'm going to leave it there so you can see it. And if you want more practice making these sentences, go for it. If you want to keep if you want to keep practicing more with this pattern, keep doing it, great. So I don't erase the whiteboard, and so I want you to be able to see everything. And even though we're going to go to number 3, if you want to keep making sentences using these, it's there for you to see. Yeah? Okay, let's go to activity number 3. That is video dictation. And we're going to have 5 steps with this activity. And our topic is adjective plus enough. And basically, okay, so large and then enough, right? So for example, so an adjective describes a noun. Okay, so I have, the meal is large enough. It's a sufficient amount. Sufficient amount. Right? So is the dinner large enough? Is the pizza large enough? Or is the so an adjective small enough, big enough? I don't know. We have examples. It's So that's where we're going to use an adjective with enough, and enough is a sufficient amount, right? It's good, right? Plenty. Yeah, so sufficient, plenty of, adequate, right? You're satisfied. So it's enough and you're satisfied, right? So if it's not enough, then maybe, you're not satisfied. It's not sufficient for you. You're still hungry. You're still thirsty. It wasn't enough water. Okay? But if it's enough, then you are satisfied. It's sufficient for your desire. Okay? And so this is dictation. We have 8 sentences. You need a pencil and paper. I will read 8 sentences and you will listen and write down those sentences. Yeah? So that's step 1, dictation, listening and writing. Then step 2 is shadowing. We're going to say the sentences. And then we will check the sentences. So you'll see if you got them correct. Then after that, we're going to have a quiz. We do a quiz to see if you remembered, right? It's easy to forget. It's difficult to remember. So we have a quiz to check if you remembered the sentence. And then we're going to review all of them. Okay, so those are our steps for video dictation. Raj is ready. So it is time for dictation. It's time for a pencil and paper. You need a pencil. You need paper. There are 8 sentences. I will read each sentence 2 times. I want you to listen and write down those sentences word for word. There's some long sentences and not so long sentences. So don't worry if you can't get the whole sentence written, because we will then say the sentences and then we will check the sentences. You will see the sentences. Okay? So don't worry. Our first step is the most difficult because no picture, no words. pure listening. But then we're going to, shadowing, you're going to see a picture, and then we're going to say the sentence together. Here you only see the picture, but here you'll see the picture and the sentence. Okay, it's time for dictation practice. Akima, thank you, Akima. Mwah. Okay, here we go. Pencil and paper time. Okay, and the topic is adjective plus enough. And this pattern, enough means that someone or something has a sufficient amount of quantity to do something. Okay, so you have enough to do something, or you're satisfied, right? It's enough, you're satisfied. And an adjective, right? So it's going to describe the thing, right? Describe the thing. For example, my mug, right? And so it's big enough for coffee, right? It's strong enough where I can hold it with the handle, right? So I'm describing my mug using enough, meaning it's sufficient, it's satisfactory, it's good for me. I'm satisfied. Okay? Okay, here we go. Pencil and paper time. Oh, and I will not be able to see the chat because I'm going to read 8 sentences. Okay? So sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I can see the sentences. Okay, I'm good. Are you good? Okay, let's do it. Pencil, paper time. It's video dictation. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8 sentences. She is old enough to vote. She is old enough to vote. Number 2, he is strong enough to lift the heavy box. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. Three, the suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. Number 4, is the room large enough for everyone? Is the room large enough for everyone? Five, the jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. Six, I don't feel well enough to go to work today. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. It is cold enough to snow. It is cold enough to snow. Okay, that was dictation. There were 8 sentences. I read each sentence twice. You were listening and writing. So let's check it off. Okay, now it's time to shadow. It is time for speaking practice, okay? We will say each sentence 3 times, okay? This is speaking practice. You will be saying the sentences with me at the same time. You will be using 2 skills at the same time, your listening skills and speaking skills. Input, output, input, output. Okay, here we go. Let's say the sentences together. Okay, here we go. Number 1, she is old enough to vote. She is old enough to vote. She is old enough to vote. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. How about you? Are you strong enough? Can you lift that heavy box? Are you strong enough? Okay, next. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. Okay, number 4. Is the room large enough for everyone? Is the room large enough for everyone? Is the room large enough for everyone? Number 5, the jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. That's too bad. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. It is cold enough to snow. It is cold enough to snow. It is cold enough to snow. Today here in Japan, we had some snow. It is cold enough to snow. It's very cold here. It is. Okay, that was shadow. We shadowed the sentences. We said the sentences together 3 times. We did it. Let's check off the box. All right. Now it's time to check the sentences. How did you do? Did you get the sentence correct? It is time for you to match your paper with the sentence. Did you get all the words correct? Did you get all the words in the right order? Let's have a look. If you got the sentence right, shoot some hearts in the chat. You can shoot hearts, I think. I can. So I'm shooting hearts in the chat. There's happy faces. There's confetti. There's surprise look. There's 100%. So if you got it right, shoot some hearts. Okay, here we go. Oh, I like it, Tomas. Is your pocket big enough to hold all your money? I like it. I like it. Nice one. Tomas, I am strong enough to lift my coffee mug. Nice, Tomas. I like your sentences. Oh, Tomas, you're on a roll. I had enough time to write all the sentences. Nice, nice. Okay, let's check the sentences. Lolly. It's sunny here too, but we had some snow. There were some clouds. It was funny, like there were clouds away, but they brought those clouds, you know, the snow kind of fell from those clouds. So it was sunny and snowing. Okay, here we go. Let's check the sentences. Number 1 here. There it is. She is old enough to vote, right? So, like in the election, right? So, voting is where people elect somebody to do something, right? So, in your city, there's a mayor and maybe there's the police chief. There are certain officials that people vote. Who gets the job, right? And so you have to be old enough to vote. So in America, it is 18 years old. And so if you are 18, you are old enough to vote. Okay, number 2. All right, Raj, I like your sentence. Raj's sentence, I have enough time to attend your session on Tuesday. Nice. Marcos, hello, Marcos. How are you today? Okay, good morning, Marcos, I should say. Good morning. All right, here we go. Our second sentence. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. So his muscles, he has enough muscles. He has enough power to pick up that heavy box, right? So he is strong enough to lift the heavy box. Here we go, number 3. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. So the suitcase has enough space, right? It's sufficient. You put your, let's say you're going on vacation for a week, Well, you can put 1 week's clothing in this suitcase, right? You could put, I don't know, 6 pairs of underwear, 6 pairs of socks, 6 t-shirts, some pants, and so it has enough room, right? It's big enough. It's sufficient. You can put all your clothes in it for your vacation. Okay, number 4, is the room large enough for everyone? Is the room large enough for everyone? So maybe you're having a party, maybe you're having some friends over, and so is there enough space, right? Is the room large enough for all your friends? Can they be comfortable, or are they like shoulder to shoulder and they this room is not large enough. We need a larger room. We need more space. Oh, that's a good point there. Tomas says, if you are not strong enough, you have to go to the gym. You have to build the strength. The thing is, you can become stronger, right? Like you go, oh, it's too heavy for me. Well, if you practice if you build your muscles, then you will be able to lift it, right? So everyone can do that. Everyone can become stronger. You have to exercise. You have to use your muscles. You have to build your muscles, right? Good point, Tomas. Good advice, Tomas. Okay, number 5. The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies, right? So you made a few dozen cookies, you baked a few dozen fresh cookies. Now, where are you going to put the cookies? You're going to put the cookies in a cookie jar. Is the cookie jar deep enough, right? So can they all fit in? Is it enough space for the cookies? Is it deep enough, right? Deep enough. Okay, Raj, number 3. Carry on. Okay, that's not bad. So let's see this one, Raj. Okay. No, carry all. So all means total, right? All your clothes. Total amount. Okay, here we go. Number 6. Hey, that's good, Tomas. Tomas says, if it's not deep enough, I'll eat a few. I'll eat those cookies, and then it'll be deep enough after I eat those cookies. Good one, Tomas. Okay, here we go. Our next, number 6. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. So well means, we're using adjective, right? So well mean your being. Like, are you healthy? Are you good? So well, I feel well enough. I don't. So maybe I'm feeling a little sick today. I'm not feeling very well, so I can't go to work. Okay, number 7. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. So she has sufficient brain power. She can, the Rubik's Cube, right? She has enough brain power that she will be able to figure it out. She could read the inside. She knows if I turn this will happen, right? So she has enough brain power. Her brain is smart enough. Oh no, Roberto says, my kid doesn't feel well enough to go to school today. Okay. Oh, Roberto, I hope your kid feels better. So, my kid doesn't. Yeah, well is an adjective. Or adverb, maybe. Yeah, it could work. Okay, here we go. 8. It is cold enough to snow. It is cold enough to snow. So for to snow, the temperature has to be, right? It has to be a certain temperature, 0, right? 32 Celsius, it's 0. So that's freezing. So if there's clouds, if the clouds have moisture, it will snow, right? Because it's cold enough. The temperature is the right temperature for snow. So it is cold enough to snow. So maybe it's not snowing because there's no clouds. But if there were clouds, if there was moisture in the clouds, then it is cold enough to snow. Good, Lolly. Lolly says, I feel well enough to follow the class. You're always here, Lolly. That's great. Okay, that was, we checked the sentences. Okay, good. So let's check it off. We did it. We checked the sentences. We had a look at the sentences. You looked at what you wrote, and then you looked at the sentences. Did they match? Okay, now it's time for the quiz. Nice, Raj. Raj, you came through. So maybe number 3, you got number 3 wrong, but you came through with the last 4, right? You came through with the last 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you got 3 wrong, but you came through with the last 5 correct. So well done, Raj. You came through with victory. Okay, good. All right, so let's do the quiz. For the quiz, there are 4 sentences. Well, 4 pictures. So you will see the picture and then write the sentence in the chat. Do you remember the sentence? So this is the quiz. Remember, it's easy to forget, but it's difficult to remember. That's our goal. That's what we want to do. We want to remember so we can use it. If you forget, you can't use it. So the thing is, we want to remember. So the quiz is going to let us know, did we remember? Okay, so here we go. It's quiz time. That's right, Shams. Let's do it. Write the sentence in the chat. There it is. There's the picture. Write the sentence in the chat. This is for Tomas. This is for Tomas. Write the sentence in the chat. Oh, Maitra, the meal is not healthy enough. So we just change enough and healthy and you have a good sentence. The meal is not healthy enough. Okay, there's the picture. Okay, Sleepwalker. She's got the sentence. Helga, I see Helga's sentence. I see Miley's sentence. I see Lolly's sentence. So we got Sleepwalker on the board, we got Helga on the board, we got Miley, we got Lolly. Raj, I see Raj's sentence. There is Tomas's sentence. There is Mitra's sentence. This is our quiz. Shams, Samuel, Tetsuro, Marcos. Okay, let's see how you did. Oh, okay, we got Celso. Hello, Celso. I bet Celso is Brazilian. I bet Celso is Brazilian because Silva is a Brazilian name, right? Silva is a famous Brazilian name, popular Brazilian family name. Okay, let's check the sentence. Okay, nicely done, everyone. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. Good job. Let's go our second sentence. Okay, there's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence in the chat. Write the sentence in the chat. Okay, Sleepwalker is on the board. Lolly's on the board. Helga's on the board. There's Tetsuro. There's Raj, Mitra, Shams, Miley, Tomas. Samuel. Okay, Olga. Hello, Olga. How are you today, Olga? Okay, here we go. Let's have a lookie. Hey, Henna, good. Let's have a lookie. Let's have a little lookie. There it is. Well done. Hey, Peter. Is that Peter? It's snowing where Peter is. Okay, there it is. Is the room large enough for everyone? Yes, it is. You have a very large room. You have a very large home. It's large enough. Okay, here we go. Next one. We got two more. There it is. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence in the chat. All right, Raj. Good, good, good. Yes. See, you guys are making sentences. You look in the picture. You're remembering the pattern. Okay, Sleepwalker is on the board. Yeah, so it's large enough, right, Tomas? All the people can sit around the table. It is large enough. Okay, Helga, Samuel, Mitra, Lolly. Hello, Olga. Okay, Miley, Tetsuro. Okay, good, Raj. Right, this happens. This is like, this is every day, right? This is like, you know, we don't feel well every day. Some days, once in a while, we don't feel well. So you call your office, you call your company, and you tell them, I'm sorry, I don't feel well enough to go to work today, right? That's very useful for you, right? Right, so I don't feel well enough to go to work today. So you call your manager, you call your office, you call your company, and you say, I'm not feeling well enough to go to work today. And they say, okay, take care, rest, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, we got one more. There it is. Our last one. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence in the chat. There we go. Sleepwalker. I see sleepwalker. Nur. Hello, Nur. How are you, buddy? Long time no see, Nur. Where have you been? Okay, there's Lolly, there's Helga, there's Tomas, different topic. There's Mitra, there's Tetsuro, Samuel. There we go, Tomas. Good, good. There's Raj. Okay, Raj, have fun. Have a good time. There's Miley, there's Hannah. Okay, you guys got it. Well done. It is cold enough to snow. So in this situation, maybe you're outside, you're going for a walk with a friend, you go, oh boy, it's cold today. It's cold enough to snow, right? You're with your friend, you're talking, you're cold, and you tell them, woo, it's cold enough to snow. Hey, Abrar, how are you? Good, 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 Abrar. Tetsuro, Mark, should I say a large population? Not large population. So, I'm not sure. You say, America has a large population. New Zealand does not have a large population, so large. Right, so America has a large population, and New Zealand does not have a large population. Okay, wow, okay, Helga, yeah. Okay, good, good. So that was our quiz. Okay, the quiz is done. Everyone did good. So now let's review. You're welcome, Tetsuro. Let's review. Let's say the sentences together, okay? We're going to roll the video and not large. Okay, so here we go. Let's say the sentences together. Okay, here we go. Let's roll the video. Let's say the sentences. She is old enough to vote. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. Is the room large enough for everyone? The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. It is cold enough to snow. Okay, let's do it one more time. Here we go. We're going to say the sentences once again together. Here we go. We're saying the sentences. She is old enough to vote. He is strong enough to lift the heavy box. The suitcase is big enough to carry all my clothes. Is the room large enough for everyone? The jar is deep enough to hold the cookies. I don't feel well enough to go to work today. She is smart enough to solve the puzzle. It is cold enough to snow. All right, good, good, good. So we need, Raj, we need for your sentences. So Raj, and then we want to use the USA. So we want to say, Raj, we want to say, the USA has a large population, but New Zealand doesn't have a large population. Okay, here we go. That was our video dictation. Good job. That was review. We reviewed all 8 sentences. Now it's time for our next activity. Our next activity is Lolly's Revenge. Number 4, Lolly's Revenge. And we have 4 steps. Step 1 is the conversation. Step 2, questions and answers. Step 3, reading. Step 4, shadow. All right, so I'm going to read okay, so we have a conversation between 2 people, Joe and Sue. I will read the conversation 3 times. Then I will ask you 4 questions about the conversation. So that means you have to listen carefully to answer the questions. Then we will read the conversation. And then we will be Joe, we will be Sue, we will shadow, we will be the conversation. All right, so 4 steps for your success. It's a conversation between 2 people. It is Lolly's Revenge, okay? Are you ready? Now, I will not be able to see the chat because I will be reading the sentences. I will read the sentences 3 times. Okay, I see the sentence. I do not see the chat. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have 2 people. We have Joe and we have Sue. When my thumb is moving, Joe is speaking. Say hello to Joe. Hello, Joe. When my pinky is moving, that is Sue speaking. Say hello to Sue. Hello, Sue. All right, so I will read the conversation 3 times. Listen carefully because there will be 4 questions, okay? So the questions are to check your comprehension. Did you understand the conversation? Okay, so here we go. Joe and Sue, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing. Where are you? Okay. Here we go. Second time. Joe is first. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know. What's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no. Are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are you located? Sorry. Where are they located? Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Third time, and then I have questions for you, yeah? Okay, here we go. Joe is first. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing. Where are you? Okay, that was the conversation. Okay, I can see the chat now. Okay, that was the conversation. I read the conversation 3 times. Now I have 4 questions for you. Here we go. Question time. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Question number 1. What happened to Joe? What happened to Joe? What happened to Joe? And I'll put the question right here. What happened to Joe? Okay, good. Yes, yes. Good, Sleepwalker. Yes, yes, yes. Samuel, good. He is stuck on the road. Stuck. Helga, Joe is stuck on the side of the road. Or yeah, he was stuck on the side of the road. Okay, good. Marcos, he's stuck on the side of the road. Lolly, he is stuck on the side of the road. His car has broken down. Very good. Tetsuro, he was stuck on the side of the road. Samuel, stuck. Yes. Miley, Joe was stuck on the side of the road. Helga, Joe is stuck on the side of the road. Tomas, Joe is stuck in the street. Maitra, he is stuck on the side of the road. Raj, Joe was stuck on the side of the road. Yes, you got it. Yes, Shams. Good, good, good. Question number 2. Here we go. Number 2. Number 2. What does Joe need? What does Joe need? What does Joe need? Here we go. What does Joe need? What does Joe need? Okay, Samuel. He needs Sue's help. Yes. Lolly. He needs Sue to bring him the jumper cables. Good. Maitra? Yeah, so he needs Sue's help. Sleepwalker, Joe needs Sue's help to bring jumper cables. The question is how they look like. What do you mean how they look like? What they look, what? So Sleepwalker, your second part. Tetsuro, he needs the jumper cables. Or he needs his jumper cables, yes. Miley, Joe needs the jumper cables. Tomas, he needs a starter cable, okay. Hannah, he is stuck on the side of the road because he is having car problems. Marcos, Joe needs the jumper cables. Helga, he needs Sue's help. Joe needs Sue to bring him his jumper cables. So Joe needs Sue too. Okay, I mean, I don't know what jumper cables are. Okay, so Sleepwalker, jumper cables are to connect batteries. So if you need jumper cables, that means your battery is not working. It's dead. You need a jump. A jump, we call that. So there's a positive and negative, like a red and black, and the good battery, right? For example, Sue's car, she's going to drive to Joe and she's going to bring the jumper cables. She's going to connect her battery to Joe's battery that is not enough power, right? So her battery is going to start Joe's car. And so the cables, so the electric current is going to go from Sue's battery to Joe's battery so Joe can start his car. So jump, meaning the electric power is going to jump from Sue's car to Joe's car. And so those cables, inside there's copper wire, and so that will bring electricity from Sue's car to Joe's car. So we call those jumper cables. Okay, let's go to number 3. Question number 3. Okay. Number 3, where are the jumper cables? I did a misspelling there. Where are the jumper cables? Jumper cables. Here, I'm going to... It's jumper cables, not jumper cables. That's wrong. Where are the jumper cables? So it's jumper cables. Jumper. Sorry, jumper. jumper cables. I didn't put the ER there, sorry. Yes, that's right, Tetsuro. Raj, where's your... Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, Raj, so Joe needs help from Sue, who can bring his jumper cables from his garage. Yeah, so Raj, Joe needs help from Sue. From Sue. Okay, number 3, where are the jumper cables? Okay, Sleepwalker, they are in the garage next to Joe. They are in the garage next to Joe's golf clubs. Yes. Lolly, they are in the garage next to his golf clubs. Good. Samuel, in the garage. Yes. Maitra, in the garage next to the golf clubs. Miley, they're in the garage next to the golf clubs. Helga, they are in the garage next to Joe's golf clubs. Good. Marcos, they're in the garage next to the golf clubs. Tetsuo, they are in the garage next to his golf clubs. Roberto, Olga, Joe said that they are in the garage. Shams, they are in the garage next to his golf clubs. Tomas, they are next to the golf clubs. Raj, the jumper cables are in the garage of Joe. It is located next to Joe's golf clubs. So, okay, Raj, the jumper cables are in the garage. We don't need of Joe. So just, it sounds more natural. It's more natural to say the jumper cables are in the garage. They, right? Cables. There's 2, positive and negative. So they are located next to Joe's golf clubs, more than one. So they are golf clubs. Okay, good. One more. Question number 4. And number 4 is for you. Question number 4 is for you. The question is for you, not for Joe, not for Sue, but for you. And the question is, has this ever happened to you? Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been stuck on the side of the road? Have you ever been stuck on the side of the road? So, number 4, has this ever happened to you? I want to know. Please tell us in the chat, have you ever been stuck on the side of the road? So Henna, they are near his golf clubs. They are. So jumper cables. So we have to use the plural. Has this ever happened to you? And Sleepwalker says, nope. Helga says, no, it hasn't. I haven't a car. Never, Helga? Never? Can you drive a car, Helga? Have you ever learned to drive a car? Helga, have you ever had a driver's license? Whoa, Henna, yes. Henna has been stuck on the side of the road. Yeah, me too. This happened to me a few times. Flat tire. I've had flat tire. I've had engine problems, overheating. My car got too hot, so I had to pull over on the side of the road. Miley, yes. I was talking to my friend. with the engine off and the lights on, the car never started again. Yes, yes, yes. Don't don't turn on the lights when your car is off, because the lights will take all the energy from the battery, so you will have a dead battery. Yeah, sleepwalker. So I've had a flat tire before. I've had my car overheat before. Lolly, yes, I broke down on the motorway and had to call a tow truck. I think many people, right, it's not an accident, but there's some mechanical failure. And so you have to pull over, stop your car, call somebody, yeah. Okay, Miley, mwah. Good to see you, Miley. Okay, Helga, yes. Okay, 1993. Okay, but not now, right? Okay, good, good. Have you ever had that experience? Marcos, unfortunately, yes. It's happened to me and I had to call the mechanic. Such a terrible experience. Yeah, so it's wasting time and money, right? So it's not cheap having a mechanic come to your car or a tow truck, right? So if you break down on the side of the road, it's expensive. So it's not a fun experience. It's not a good experience. There you go, Hannah. Good. They are near his golf clubs in the garage. Perfect sentence. Samuel, yes, one time I was stuck on the road until morning because my battery was finished. We say died. My battery died. That's what we say. Shams, yes, I have, but I got help. So, okay, Shams, so yes, I have, but I got help. Yes, I have, but I got help. Okay, good job. So that was our questions. Yeah, good job, everybody. We had 4 questions for you. Right? And so the questions are to check your listening, right? How did you, were you able to understand the conversation? Were you able to understand the story? And because you answered the questions, you could understand, right? So it's a listening comprehension activity, questions and answers. So good job. So now let's read the conversation. Because I read it to you, you were listening, but you haven't seen it. So you haven't seen the sentences. So now it's time to look at the sentences. Let's read the conversation together. Here we go. Hold on a sec. I got to do something here real quick. Okay, let's read the conversation together. There it is. Oh, and on my Patreon, everything you see here, like this conversation is on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Oh, okay, Raj. So my question number 4, has this ever happened to you? And Raj says, a long time ago, I was stuck on the road with my father. He used to drive a car that time. He was smart enough to solve his problem easily, so I didn't have any idea about it at that time. Oh, that's interesting. And you used our enough, right? Use our dictation, right? You used our adjective plus enough. Good, Raj. And you didn't, so your father was able to solve the problem by himself, and so you didn't even realize there was a problem, right? You didn't have to call someone to have them come and help you, right? Hey, what's going on here, right? So good story, Raj. Nice, nice. Okay, let's... Yeah, Roberto, calling a mechanic to the road, side of the road is expensive. Okay, here is the conversation. Let's read it together. Here we go. So Joe's first. Joe says, Sue, it's me, Joe. Sue says, I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. And then Joe says, I gotta make it a little bit smaller here. You can't see. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, and then let's go. I want to be perfect here. Hold on a second. I want to make it. Okay, there we go. That's good. And so let's go back here for a sec. Sue says, oh no, are you okay? Joe says, yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. And then she asks, where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing, where are you? And then we're going to read it 3 times. We always do it 3 times. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing, where are you? And real quick, now I'm thinking about it. So when I was stuck on the side of the road a long time ago, that was before cell phones, right? So we didn't have a cell phone. So I had to like walk to a payphone, right? So driving stuck on the side of the road. And so of course we didn't have phones then. Nobody had cell phones. So you had to walk somewhere where you can use a phone, right? So maybe you know, someone's house, you knock on the door, you say, my car is broke down, can I use your telephone? We used to do that, right? A long time ago, if you're stuck somewhere and it's there's houses, you go to a house and you knock on the door and you go, oh, my car broke down, can I use your telephone? And they go, sure, come on in. It's a different time today, yeah? Or, like you go to they used to have like a payphone, you put a coin in and there you can call someone. But today, if your car breaks down, everyone has their own phone and you could call someone, so it's much easier today. But when I was like a high school student or even university student, no cell phones. So you had to walk to find a telephone. Yeah. So back then, like if you're driving cross country, you're driving, you're going on a ski trip or you're going camping and you go through like the desert or whatever. Yeah. So back then, you had to, if you're going to go on a trip, let's say, a ski trip, you're going to go to the mountains for the weekend, you're going to go camping for the weekend. So you really have to check your car. So, okay, we're going to drive to the mountains. So the day before, you check your car. Okay, do I have enough oil? Is the battery charged? So you check your car, make sure everything is good because you do not want to break down. And I remember those days where you got to, go over your car. You got to check the battery. You got to check the tires. You got to check the engine. You got to check the water. You got to check the oil. Make sure everything is A-okay. so you can then go on your trip, right? Otherwise, if you don't check, if you break down, you're stuck in nowhere, and then it's much more difficult. Yeah. You have to like another driver, hey, you know, you're stuck on the side of the road. There's no houses, there's no businesses, there's no phones. So you just like, you see a car, you wave them down, and you see if they can help you, right? Okay, let's go one more time to the reading. Here we go. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing, where are you? Okay. That was the conversation. Okay, good. And back then, cars weren't so good either. Today's cars run pretty well, right? Cars today, we don't have much mechanical problems with cars today. But, you know, 30 years ago, when I had old cars, I had old broken down cars. And so I remember always, like on the weekends, working on the car on the weekend. That was when I was a kid, like high school student. Okay, now it's time to shadow. So it's time now to check, or it's now time to say the sentences. We're going to be Joe, we're going to be Sue, we're going to be the conversation, okay? So we're going to shadow. You will not see the sentences. We're going to say them together. I won't be able to see the chat because I'm going to be reading the sentences, and you're going to be saying the sentences with me. Okay, we're Joe, we're Sue. Okay, it's shadow time. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sue, it's me, Joe. Sue, it's me, Joe. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I know, what's up? I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. I'm stuck on the side of the road. I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Oh no, are you okay? Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. Yes, but I need your help. Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. I need you to bring me my jumper cables. I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? Where are they located? Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing. Where are you? One more thing. Where are you? One more thing. Where are you? Where do I go? You have to tell me where you are. Where are you broke down? Where are you stuck? Okay. All right, so that was shadowing. We said the sentences together. We were Joe, we were Sue, we were the conversation. Let's check it off. Now we always have a look one more time, right? So we just shadowed. That means you didn't see the sentences. You were just listening and saying the sentences with me. So we always, one last time, have a look at the sentences. Okay, here we go. Last time. Sue, it's me, Joe. I know, what's up? I'm stuck on the side of the road. Oh no, are you okay? Yes, but I need your help. What do you need? I need you to bring me my jumper cables. Where are they located? They're in the garage next to my golf clubs. One more thing. Where are you? Okay, good. Raj, where are you going, Raj? Where are you going? Okay. Good job. That was Joe and Sue. That was Lolly's Revenge. Okay, now we have one more activity. We always finish our class with an idiom. So we start with the idiom and we finish with the idiom. And our last idiom is a worksheet. We got example sentences written by the green team. So we will look at their sentences and then you will write your own sentences. And our closing idiom is a lost cause, a lost cause, a lost cause. And that means no chance of succeeding. Here, come through, we succeeded. Here, we're not going to succeed. It's a lost cause. So number 5, a lost cause. So no chance of succeeding. Oh no, it's a lost cause. So let's look at example sentences and then you will write your own sentences. So it's a worksheet. All the worksheets on my Patreon. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, there it is right there. Gotta make it larger. Make it bigger. Okay, here we go. Okay, so a lost cause, no chance of succeeding. And we have example sentences. Okay, Marion, let's make it a little bit larger here. So everyone can see easily. Okay, that's as big as we can make it. Okay, here we go. Marion sentence. Finishing the riverbank revitalization project on time seemed like a lost cause. Finishing the riverbank revitalization project on time seemed like a lost cause, right? So they're not going to get it done on time. They're revitalizing the riverbank. It's a project and they're not going to finish it on time. So it's a lost cause. Lolly's sentence. I tried to teach diamond tricks, but it's a lost cause. I tried to teach diamond tricks, but it's a lost cause. So Diamond is Lolly's cat, and it can't learn tricks. So no matter how much she tries, it's never going to happen. It's never going to be successful. My cat too. My cat, Peanut, we tried to, Lolly, I don't know if you did, but we had this little bell, ding, ding, ding. And so the idea, Peanut was going to hit the bell, and then we give Peanut food, right? So ding, 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 and then we give her food. And like for a long time, we put her paw, okay, ring it, okay, and now you have the food, right? Now you can eat. And she never could do it. She never did it. It was a lost cause, so we gave up. No cat tricks. We can't do cat tricks with our cat. Okay, on Tetsuro. It's a lost cause in boosting the startup that Joe invests what little money he has. Joe, don't lose all your money. It's a lost cause in boosting the startup that Joe invests what little money he has. So Joe's not a rich man. He doesn't have much money, extra money, right? He doesn't have much extra money to invest in things. So this startup is not going to make money. So it's a lost cause. Joe should just stop investing in that company. Raj, her sentence, whenever I want to use some new vocabularies in my conversation, I forget it at that time. It's a lost cause to remember. Oh, Raj, whenever I want to use some new vocabularies in my conversation, I forget it at that time. It's a lost cause to remember. No, keep trying. You will remember. Just gotta keep at it. Don't give up. Okay, Candy, her sentence, my plants are dying. Maybe it's because it snowed last night. I think it's a lost cause. My plants are dying. Oh, Candy, I feel bad. Maybe it's because it snowed last night. I think it's a lost cause. Yes, here in Japan, Candy lives in Japan, and it's very cold here in Japan now. It snowed, and where she is, it snowed where I live. Okay, Milena, my mother nicknamed me Lawyer of Lost Causes because all my life I tried to fix lost causes. I love losers. Milena is very funny. She's very interesting. My mother nicknamed me Lawyer of Lost Causes because all my life I tried to fix lost causes. I love losers. So that means Milena never gives up. Even though it's not going to succeed, she keeps doing it. And her mother says, you always try to help lost causes. Lawyers help people in trouble, right? And so that's what Milena always does. She tries to help lost causes, but it's a lost cause. It's never going to succeed. Mary, her sentence, our car was a lost cause, so we decided to buy a new one. Our car was a lost cause, so we decided to buy a new one. It was a junker. It's never going to run very well, so let's get a new one. It's a lost cause. It's better to get a new one. And then last one, my golf swing keeps getting worse. I guess improvement is a lost cause. My golf swing keeps getting worse. I guess improvement is a lost cause. My swing, I keep getting worse and worse in golf. It's a lost cause. I'll never get better. Okay, so now it's time for your sentences. Okay, so in the chat, you're writing sentences. Our idiom is a lost cause. No chance of succeeding. It's a lost cause. Forget it. Just like for example, Mary, her car is always breaking down. She's always getting stuck on the side of the road. That car is always going to be a junker. So get rid of it, get a new one. That car is a lost cause. It'll never get better. Oh, are you talking about Lolly, Diamond? What were you trying to teach Diamond? What trick were you going to teach Diamond? Okay, Sleepwalker has a sentence. This plan is a lost cause. We must come up with something else. Good, perfect. Tomas, I tried to win the lottery, but it was a lost cause. Yes, the lottery is a lost cause. You'll never be, no chance of succeeding in the lottery. No chance. It's just give your money. Go to the store and say, okay, here, take my money. Hannah, I went to a pet shop to get myself a cute cat, but it was a lost cause. Bad luck for me. Sleepwalker, our team was a lost cause in this competition. We could not come through with a reward. Helga, I was trying to come on time all my life, but it's a lost cause. You're always late. Yes, we can use this for people. Yes. So, like maybe someone who has, like a drinking problem, someone with a drug problem, someone like always late, right? You can say, oh, she's always late. She's a lost cause. Like she'll never get here on time, right? It's a lost cause. You can say, hey, you're always late. I'm not going to wait for you anymore, right? So whatever you do, they're always going to be late. And same with someone who has like a drinking problem, a drunk problem, or a drinking problem or a drug problem. Maybe, they're not going to be able to get sober. So it's a lost cause. Like stop trying to help them. They're never going to stop doing that, right? They're always going to get drunk. So don't try to help. You're just wasting your time. It's a lost cause. Oh no, Helga's almost always late. She's a lost cause. She'll never be on time. Yeah, okay, Sleepwalker, I tried to take him to the gym, but he is a lost cause. Right, so maybe you're saying, maybe your friend is fat, and you go, okay, let's get you in shape. Let's get I'll drive you to the gym. I will make you healthy meals. No more potato chips, no more ice cream. But the person sneaks the potato chips. You're not looking, the person will sneak potato chips. The person refuses to go to the gym. So that person wants to be fat. So it's lost cause. Don't try to help anymore. It's wasting your time. Oh, Samuel says, several times I tried to go to Australia, but it's a lost cause. Helga said, I wasn't even born on time. That's funny, Helga. So you're saying, I wasn't even born on time. So your mother, so you're a late baby. Oh, good. Yeah, that's good about people too. Okay, Sleepwalker, look at Lolly's sentence. right? So changing someone's mind, right? So for example, Lolly says, trying to convince my friend to change his mind is a lost cause. He is too stubborn, right? So, right, someone thinks a certain way, you go, you're wrong, but they don't listen to you. They believe they are correct. Okay, Tetsuo, even though you look up to him, it'll be a lost cause to see him. There you go, Helga. I wasn't even born on time. Good, Helga. Okay, let's, I'm looking at the clock. We're over time. We're usually over time. I try to get done in 2 hours, but it's a lost cause. I try to finish our class in 2 hours, but it's usually a lost cause. We're always over time. Today, not so bad, but I try for 2 hours, but a lot of times we go over. Most of the time, it's a lost cause. So anyways, that was a lost cause, right? That was our idiom worksheet. Sentences written by the green team. Yep, all the worksheets are on my Patreon. We got one more thing to do. On top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. Under the sentence, you have 4 words. Which word is best for the sentence? One more time, on top of the chat, there is a white box. In the white box, there is a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. Under the sentence, there are 4 words. Choose the best word for the sentence. Choose the best word for the sentence. Let's have a look. Let's open up the box. Yeah, Sleepwalker. Mark's schedule is a lost cause. Yes. I never finish in 2 hours. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? All right, here is the sentence. Her keys on the kitchen table. Her keys on the kitchen table. Choose the best word. Is it puts? Is it putted? Is it putting? Is it put? Does the sentence go like this? She puts her keys on the kitchen table. She putted her keys on the kitchen table. She putting her keys on the kitchen table. She put her keys on the kitchen table. Puts, putted, putting, put. Choose the best word. Good luck. All right. So we got 2 possibilities here, people. 2 possibilities. Put. That is my choice too. You can, if it's always, she always puts her keys on the kitchen table, that's good. But in this situation, I think put is better. She put her keys on the kitchen. Where are the keys? Oh, she put the keys on the kitchen table, right? Where are the keys? She put the keys on the kitchen table, right? Or if you want to put it, a time phrase, right? She always puts her keys on the kitchen table. So you can, puts is okay, but put is the best word for this sentence. Yeah, so simple past. Put, irregular verb, so put. Yeah, so it's basically put. Okay, Roberto, thank you. Yeah, put. I put, yesterday I put, have you put? Thank you. Yeah, Tetsuro. Lolly says, learning English is not a lost cause. With hard work, you can come through with the victory. Nicely done, Lolly. Yeah, so we have come through, that's to succeed. And then we have a lost cause, no chance of succeeding. So Lolly, use both of these in the same sentence. Great sentence, Lolly. Thank you, Tetsuro, for noticing. I'm sorry, Lolly, I didn't even notice. Learning English is not a lost cause. Not a lost cause. With hard work, you can come through with a victory. You can succeed. That is fantastic. Everyone should always think that way. Great, great, great. And Lolly, thank you again for your kind support. I love you. Okay, well, good job, everyone. We did it. You did it. Well done. And I will be back on Friday 10 a.m. So I hope to see you back on Friday. And in the meantime, come to my channel every day for new videos, for quizzes, usually I have quizzes and so my videos consist of, I make live stream videos like we're doing today. I make on-demand videos, animated videos. I make shorts, and I have quizzes. So you go to my channel for all that every day. I work very hard for you, so I hope that you will come to my channel every day, take advantage, like use my videos, study my videos and the quizzes, practice with my videos and the quizzes, and I do it for you. Of course, I have fun and I enjoy it, so I enjoy doing it, but I want you to do it by you participating, by you watching my videos, by you doing the quizzes. You are demonstrating that I am being useful. I'm useful. So what I'm doing is worthwhile, and so by you watching my videos, by you being here, that shows me that what I'm doing is helpful. So thank you, and tell your friends, and come to my channel every day, and there's a QR code. Wait, where's the QR code? So this QR code, that will take you to my YouTube homepage. There you can see all the posts and the videos and the playlists. Everything I have on my YouTube channel is there. You could hit the QR code, put your phone up to the QR code, and you get right to my YouTube homepage. There, everything I upload every day is there. So go ahead, check it out, tell your friends. Okay, thank you so much. Let's say goodbye together until Friday. Yeah, until Friday. I will see you on Friday for another live stream class, you and I together. Okay, so let's count down and saying goodbye. Until then, be safe, stay healthy, love and peace to you and your family, smile, be happy. And one more time, Lolly, I love you. Join the channel, join the Friendly Green team, join the channel. Your name will be in green. You are helping me, you are helping the channel, and that is great. Also, Patreon, go there. Lolly's a member. Lolly's on Patreon. Be like Lolly. Lolly's a great person. Be like Lolly. Support me there and there. I love you. Okay, thanks so much. Let's count down and say goodbye together. Here we go. We're saying goodbye together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you again, Lolly. Thank you, Green Team, and I will be back on Friday. Bye. Thank you.